All right, all right, all right. Good evening, Virgin Islanders. Good evening, world. It is a blessed night, Thursday night, to be sitting here. I ain't want to touch this, I ain't want to touch it.
Yeah,
This
be
thing's
careful.
sacred.
Precious cargo.
With the man himself, P to the A to the Pumpa.
Yeah, man,
Well, man, what you say, man? What you say, man? Listen,
honest, man.
congratulations on the win, man.
Yeah, man,
Congratulations on everything. There's so much to talk about.
Yeah, boy.
So much to talk about, man.
So much good things, positive vibes.
Yeah, man.
Good
Yeah,
energy,
man.
Yeah.
Pumpa, sitting here, you've been doing this for such a long time. And we're going to come to the awards and everything.
Yeah, that is just the other day.
Yeah.
We got to come up the road.
Yeah.
We got to come the road.
But man, you've been working hard for a very long time.
Yeah.
With the same level of energy on that stage, Pumpa.
Yeah. And the crazy thing about that, how you said too. The other day I was watching some of my clips them from Extortion days.
Yeah.
To see if I had that kind of vibe since.
Right.
And I was trying to show my lady that I was that since then. You understand?
Yeah.
And it still was kind of so fresh to me because
to
see I actually had this vibe so long.
Yeah.
So it was kind of good for me to kind of just watch back those old videos and say, yeah, boy, you had it,
Yeah, man. You had it from a long time.
Yeah,
and it's raw talent. It's real talent.
Yeah.
Because the talent has transcended from so long to this day.
Yeah, man.
So much to talk about. I'm going to come to this. But, you've grown a lot. You have a family. You have children or a child?
Yeah, 2 kids.
2 kids.
Yeah.
Do they travel with you sometimes?
Yeah. As much as I can, you understand?
Yeah.
So I try to bring them on certain trips where I know I could stay at least a week.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's just me popping in, popping out. So it kind of don't make any sense to bring them on those trips. Or sometimes I may leave for 2 weeks and it's just jumping from island to island.
Yeah.
So that kind of little brutal for them too as well.
Yeah.
So
do they know who Daddy is? Do they know Daddy is a superstar?
Oh yeah, they definitely have an idea. Especially my daughter. She definitely know, Daddy. He's a singer.
Yeah. And that's pretty awesome. And you're a family man, but yet still you're a working man, Pumpa. You've been an inspiration to many of the artists we have here today. And now you are the leading artist in the territory with what, you've called VI Soca. And we're going to talk about that somewhat. Do you feel a level of responsibility then to where you are now in your position to carry this thing?
Yes, well, definitely I've always had the responsibility on my shoulders. It is kind of even more now because I've placed myself in certain spaces that they're looking at me as, okay, well, he inside now.
Yeah.
The big guys.
Of course.
You understand? So, and they already have me as, okay, well, that's the VI man right there.
Yeah.
You understand? So, I definitely have a bigger responsibility. The responsibility was always there because, for years, as I say, I've been the sole person on the battlefield for so long, you understand? But now, we have a few people that trickling in, people like Adam Hall and Mike Love.
Yeah.
And these guys, Star Martin as well is trying on the female side.
Yeah.
We have a few people that really trying to give a helping hand, but I still feel it needs so much more.
Yeah.
So much more help. As I was telling you, down to the media. Tourism, everybody just need to come on board now.
Yeah.
I already placed us in a space where they have such a respect for us.
Yeah.
Like full respect. Not no pee thing.
No.
These guys respect me to the fullest.
Yeah.
And it trickled down to the VI.
Yeah.
You understand? So I just ready for more people to start getting more hungry and getting more feisty.
Let's talk about that, Pumpa, and let's go to what I've seen happen. So we know Trinidad has built an economy essentially around their carnival. And the reason it is so popular is because of what they've been able to do with soca music. Now you see the booyah music on a massive trend, you know, with Mr. Reed, all these guys led by Ace and whatnot. And the Booyah music has been around for a long time. It's established itself, but I wonder if the Dominicans could actually do to a smaller extent what Trinidad has been able to do, because the music is growing so much. The Booyah is growing. I'm coming home. The Booyah is growing so much that they're able to have the world experience the music and draw people to that island.
Right. So let me speak on that, because these conversations we just finished having in New York with Ace and Triple K. You understand? So most people may know myself, Ace Abanton, was the leading small island artist who was carrying the small islands then.
Yeah.
Everybody should know that by now.
Yes.
Triple K was the band that was there too as well with us.
Yeah.
With the help of Avalanche as a DJ and the rest DJs them and stuff. But we spoke about that in terms to one of the main reasons why the Booyah is having so much presence right now. Asa, Triple K, these guys has carried the torch and help get the music to a certain level. But now there are other artists.
A ton of them.
That is trickling in, that are coming with hit songs.
Big songs, yeah.
So it gives Asa a chance to still do what he's doing.
Yeah, yeah.
But Asa can't make a hit every year.
That's the thing.
You understand?
Yeah.
Nobody can make a hit every year. Can't do that because we're from a smaller island where we don't have the numbers of the people to keep pushing this one person all the time.
Yeah.
You understand? So it need other fresh singers to listen. Whoever make a hit from the VI is not gonna do nothing to Pumpa.
No, yeah.
I gonna be Pumpa.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So no matter who come, who go,
Pumpa, you need the help.
Yeah, but
and that's what we have to talk about.
And that is why he's saying it needs to be help from other artists to make sure we solidify our genre.
So that's another thing. Our genre needs to be defined, and so Booyah has, I'm originally from the island of Dominica, so I know all about Booyah.
Right, yes.
That thing has been foundational for almost 50 years now. It's been a very long time. And that's been what everybody has been carrying. Of course, Swanks, and we respect Swanks in the industry, came up with this, acronym BRAM, which is pretty solid for the whole rhythm and bass rhythm that the VI is known to carry. Yet still, it's pretty young, but there is not quite a unified voice behind that.
Right.
And so I think the first thing is identity. What do you think?
Right. No, but I mean, that's spot on. I mean, because I kind of I don't want to say care.
Yeah.
But because I'm not putting too much energy in towards that.
Yeah.
I would allow these guys to come together, get a name, both sides, whoever the both sides are.
Yeah.
Once they get a name, you understand?
Right.
I feel free to just push it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Cause I do that K.
Yeah.
Cause I already do what I'm supposed to do out the road.
Yeah.
But it still have to be something that I kind of okay with too.
Of course,
because I have to carry it.
You've called it VI Soca.
Right, you understand? So I've called it Bram because of Swangs them.
Yeah.
And I've heard other set of guys want to use Drive. I kind of like the Drive too as well. You understand?
The Drive name kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah, I really kind of like the Drive too as well. So, boy, I willing to, once these guys should just come together and say, and I know who the two sides them is, once they come together and say, okay, well, hey, boy, yeah, let me use this.
One or the other.
I will feel as happy as possible to just tell the world, hey, this is what we're using.
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah, and I feel that is where the start needs to happen.
Right.
Probably you need to bring them together. It is something that needs to happen.
Yeah. Most definitely. But as I said, man, I so want everybody to come and hold one head.
Yeah.
Because I know the position I'm in right now.
Yeah.
And it's a great position.
Of course.
I ain't gonna say like everything around all the energies around me right now, everything is just so much on a high.
Yeah.
And I just ready for us to take the thing where we need to take it.
Right. And so, but let's talk about your style of music, right? Your music is the definition of VI music. But there's influence of a soca in there.
Definitely.
You know, and so you've been able to, and then you create other genres as well. Like you just drop a big, I don't know if it's a jab, but a big tune there, right?
Yeah.
And that is causing waves in Grenada and those islands. And so you have a strategy that is broader and that reaches just far out. What would you encourage for, you know, the group of Virgin Islands artists in the Brum, the drive, you know, genre? How would you encourage them to move forward with the music? Is it just raw drive or Brum or
no? We have to find a way to make it palatable for the outside world. So it can be, and I know what you're talking about. There's a raw version of it that I can't really mess with.
Right.
It has to, it got to clean up to a certain extent.
Yeah.
And there are examples of it that, like Juice and Big Jam and you know, these stuff like that.
Yeah.
They are
fine in between, but they're there.
What they need to do
is
try to study.
Yeah.
I keep saying that, like, we have to study what is working for us.
Yeah.
The different producers, we have to study.
Yeah.
I've been, like, as I tell Marshall the other day, I've been studying Marshall since Extortion.
Yeah.
Like when I mean study like a book.
Yeah.
I had to learn to know, yo, I've been studying you like a book from a distance.
Yeah.
So it's so crazy now that we could sit down and have certain conversation, not artist conversation.
Right.
Like real conversations, you understand? Because I've been studying this guy in terms to changing attire, different stuff like that. So I was telling a few guys, feel free to study me.
Yeah.
Like I have me right here, studying me. I already studying the greats already.
Yes.
You understand? So when I go on these states, like the other day I was so checking with A-Team, the man from Trinidad.
Yeah.
And while we so checking, they stop it and they hear them guys. Them guys say, bro, you don't take your thing a little serious, but it's because I want I to have it. So when it's time for me to go and do the work at the time, we ready to go.
Yes.
So sometimes when I do my sound check, like when Barbados already do a sound check, my manager want to know like you sweating like, but no, I have to kind of give these guys this kind of feeling because when it's time to go, it's time to go. You understand?
Yes.
So I just need them guys to understand that we have to study the thing.
Yeah.
We have to figure out how we're gonna attack this way.
Yeah.
Artists figure out what's the next move I need to do.
Yeah.
I need to grant this kind of rhythm. Okay, well, fine.
Right.
Ain't everybody could be versatile like me where I could jump on a dance all today, jump on a jab, jump on a... Ain't everybody have that.
Right.
You understand? But where your packet is, you have to study, okay, well, boy, I see Pumpa doing it in his packet here, he making it work.
Yeah.
Let me figure out how he putting his melodies together.
Right.
How he topics them.
Right.
That's the next thing too. We have to get more creative topics.
What
we're singing about.
And songs that actually...
Yeah, you understand?
Lyrically. Yeah.
You could be singing about nonsense.
But still
have a story about the nonsense. You understand?
Yeah. Because nonsense, people like nonsense.
Yeah, people like,
you
understand?
And so I remember a couple of years ago, is it 2, 3? I can't remember. You don't remember. You sent this song to me, this track to me. We sent to everybody. And if you go back to our messages, I don't know if it's WhatsApp or email, I said to you, Pumpa, that tune there, something with that tune, you know. And I mean, the whole world knows it right now. But let's see. Let's roll it.
That one. Okay, that one. That sound familiar. Yeah, sound familiar.
And I want to specifically make a tune for the talent who name and with the letter A.
Crazy tune.
Hey, you know what's so crazy about it? I listen to it and it still so fresh.
No. Listen, when I heard that, I was like, Papa, this thing is a hit.
Yeah.
Did it take time to escalate, or was it a hit instantly?
Yeah, that one was instant, but
instant.
Instant.
So when did you drop this? How 2 years ago?
Yeah, I think 2 years ago. Yeah, I think 2022, like September, October-ish. Yeah.
And I think the guys were giving me the story behind the rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Avi?
Yeah, that's Avalanche rhythm.
That's Avalanche.
Yeah.
And then someone else was on this beat before.
Yeah, so I'll do that. I didn't even know that Avalanche and Blackest had a song and it's well, it's not the same rhythm, but it's the same.
But it's the same rhythm, right? Yeah.
So what it is Avalanche was trying to give me that version of the beat too.
Right.
I say, Avi, I don't want that. I want the raw sounding. That day is just an MP3 though.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
And that's what people understand. The raw rhythm, oftentimes,
is what it is. Right. Yeah. So that day, what everybody listening to, Avalanche couldn't find the session for it.
Yeah.
So I had to use the MP3 that Superdrax played on the boat.
Right.
So that was a rhythm that Avalanche sent out.
Give us the story. What happened on the boat, man?
Well, yeah. So I was booked to play on Nisha's boat ride.
Yeah.
From Tongue to Buck Island.
Right.
When we was looking to take off, Nisha come to me and tell me, X, Y, and Z. And then, it's up to you if you want to leave the boat.
Right.
You could leave. Or I say, Nisha, listen, I'm going to stay on the boat.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
Stay on the boat. Remember now, I could have leave the boat.
You could have leave the boat, bro. You see that?
I would have leave that
You
too.
still leave that. That's what I said.
So sometimes you just got to think about the bigger picture things sometimes. So I say, I'm going to stay on the boat. Went out on the boat. Superdrax was jamming. Something just tell me, let me mess around with Superdrax and MC with Superdrax. So we start messing around. I MC now, like DJ MC kind of vibe. Me singing my song, I just MC.
Yeah.
All of the, yo, make up on us, I MC, regular MC.
Yeah.
Superdrax, but when we reached Buck Island, Superdrax started playing this rhythm here.
Yeah.
The A-list rhythm. Which is now the A-list rhythm.
Yeah.
I said, boy, this is so different, boy.
Yeah.
Like, I like how it bouncing and how it's sounding different.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember one of my songs them called Bianca.
Yeah.
I could remember it now.
Yeah.
But I couldn't remember it at the moment.
Yeah.
But all I knew was Bianca name is ending with A.
Right.
But I still couldn't remember the melody of the Bianca song.
Right.
So I don't know out of no way. I say if your name end with a A, bend right over.
Wow.
I don't know why I say it, how I say it.
Right.
I just don't know.
Wow.
So said, most of the girls who was on the boat, A. Their name end with E.
Everybody.
So them start to activate. By the time we leave back on A, now I have to go sing my rest songs them and so on.
Yeah.
Nobody want to hear the rest song them.
They
want to hear if your name end with a A, bend right over.
Wow.
And then I start saying the girls them name on the boat.
Yeah.
So all the names them in the first verse of the song is the girls them
on the
that
boat.
was on the boat.
Wow.
I think it's the first 6 names also.
Wow.
Girls them that was on the boat.
Wow.
And when I reached back to St. Croix, I sit down on the boat and I was just thinking, boy, this idea here, nobody has ever touched this,
Not a soul.
And it's so general.
Yeah.
Because at least 95 or 90% of women,
Easy.
they name end with
Can't
letter
get
A.
it? Yeah. Easy.
So when I come in off the boat, I tell these man, listen me, this is a hit song. I tell them straight up, this is a hit. Because I had done get in my mind like, this here is too unique. And too catchy.
Yeah.
So when I post up the video now, the video went crazy. Crazy.
Wow.
And then I pulled a status and asked them, hey, when I want the song.
Yeah.
They said they want it tomorrow. They get the day after.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
that was it.
History.
That was it, yeah.
History. So many lessons in this story. Beautiful story, by the way. Powerful story of how unique things come about.
Yeah, man.
But, and I don't know the story as to, you know, whether you want to stay or not, but it seems as if you gave of yourself freely and you received a blessing with that song.
Right.
And the blessing now.
Well, not freely, but halfways. Yeah, halfways.
You gave.
Halfways, yeah, halfways.
Yeah. But,
and that is what it was. I gave myself halfways.
Yeah.
Because as I say, man, I like people.
Yeah.
I'm a people's person.
Yeah.
You know, I like to have good relationship with people.
Yeah.
I don't want issues with nobody.
Yeah.
You understand? And I think a lot of people realize that with me that I just a good dude.
Yeah.
And I want to be known as that. I just a good person. You know, if I see somebody who need help, I don't mind helping people, you understand?
Yeah.
And that is just how it is. So I think a lot of times that I always said there's definitely almighty powers that has been holding me as I go. And I'll always say that, you know, some people don't believe in the almighty powers, but I believe in
it too.
I believe in the almighty
Man.
powers.
Yeah, man.
You know, because when I think about it, man, I shouldn't be where I am today. I mean, I literally had to support myself throughout life.
Yeah.
You know, living with my auntie, everybody, my family, they know my story.
Yeah.
You know, remember I used to live in Peter's West, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I used to have to make ends meet myself.
Yeah.
My mother was, I send in my mother money now. Every month she getting something to make sure she hire. You understand? Father wasn't really involved like that. You understand? So I really had no family structure.
Yeah.
So it was, if I had to bet on myself, it was either I do it
or you not there. Yeah.
Or I fail. You understand?
Yeah.
Some people have that structure in. I just didn't have it. And that is one of the reasons why I'm so high on family now, you understand? Because I never really had that family structure. You know,
so a lot of what you find is a lot of people, even a lot of artists themselves, go through some of those same struggles. And obviously, you were tried and tested. I see you had some.
Yeah, man.
like
yeah,
that.
man. You tested a lot of times.
Yeah.
Man.
What is the advice, the encouragement, the word for just not even an artist alone, but someone
human being
navigating through life? What is that word for them?
So, you know, for me too, I try to use a lot of encouragement like that, even to my kids them. You know, to let them to know like everything won't be all dandy and nice. You know, you might feel in class today, but it didn't end there. It only end when you want it to end. You understand? So in life, we have to sometimes feel like it ain't work out right now, but you have to have that inner feeling like, boy, I gonna make this happen.
Yeah.
And that's a testament to my career today, boy. Like, I have been through the ropes.
Well, you persevered, man.
Yeah, I have been through the ropes, changing band from this band to that band. People figured, boy, that is the end of he. I don't shoot, he pop up again. Then the situation stopped, and they figured, okay, well, he can't go no further. Oh, shoot, he pop up again.
Yeah.
The situation stopped.
Yeah.
Again. Yeah. But I had just know where I needed to go.
Right.
You understand? I know where the mission was. I was telling them guys the other day, up in New York the other day too. I went to a stage where I had to run my own Ableton and perform live.
Wow.
That and all, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But that helped me in terms to know when I sending my files to Triple KO, sending my files to A-Team and sending this and that.
Right.
I could sit down with that Ableton guy
and know what you do
and tell him, this is what I want, move this stem, this place, that place, because I know the Ableton now. You understand? So
going through some of those times where you figure during that moment,
it was rough.
It was rough.
Rough and boy, why are you doing this?
But look how it
why I have to do this?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But right now it benefited me right now.
Yeah. So I think that speaks to trials and difficulty.
Yeah, man.
And how it benefits in the end.
Yeah, man.
So you have music. You have new music coming for when you drop in the tune.
Yes, we have some stuff coming for sure. Some stuff that will be very exciting.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So I don't really want to talk and too much. But we have something special coming.
Nice.
Something really special.
Let me ask, because I sure the community wants to know. We haven't seen you at some of the festivals. I don't know if you want to elaborate on that, but I just want to ask whether what are we looking like? We cannot do without Pumpa for this.
No. I don't think they will make the mistake again. And let me put this out again.
Yeah.
Same thing with my career.
Yeah.
These guys they became part of my career, the trials and the tribulations I had to go through too as well.
Right.
You understand? I've been going head to head with carnival committees around here for years. I've been the guy that been pushing with them for everybody to, hey, this is how you got to deal with us.
Right.
It's just in me because I want what is right, not only for me, but for others. You understand?
Right.
So it's just a situation that we went through, and it wasn't dealt with properly, I would say, on the other end and stuff. I feel it was a conversation that could have been held and boom. But the situation, I felt like I dealt with it right.
Yeah.
In terms of what was held amongst me.
Yeah. And
the back leg of it, went, a certain way.
Yeah.
But I just want to clear the air right now. Me and development festivals, we in good hands right now. We're trying to move forward.
Excellent.
You understand that? So I want to get that out because, as I tell you already, boy, I need everybody.
Yeah.
That just said this a few years back, If everybody come behind Pumpa, this thing would have done gone already.
Yeah.
And it's true, like I've been leading us, trying to get, us to get to a certain point.
Yeah.
And I just didn't had no help.
Had the backing.
Yeah, I never had no help.
So we're at this point right now because, with the advent of social media and just new media, the soca Caribbean dancehall music is permeating all over the world right now. And then you have the Caribbean Music Awards. We're going to come to that. Now, the music is trending. Pumpa is trending high too. Pumpa is like that banner of the VI, representing in a big way. However, Pumpa cannot, like you said, not every year Pumpa going to have a hit or whatever, right? And so even if you have a hit every year, you alone can't do it.
Right.
Or how do we come about? So I spoke about this. If our music is strong enough, the wonders it could do for our tourism product. Music would literally drive. I went to Trinidad.
Yeah, people to the island.
I went to Trinidad last year because I just love soca.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Not because their costume's better, but because I love the music, right? And so what we have is amazing. You've been able to prove that. What do you think is needed to make a whole, to really take our music to the next level, or probably it's there already, but keep the momentum going? How do we get that done?
Well, I wish I could tell you. I just feel more artists and we need more producers. We have too much rhythm man. I don't think you understand what I mean. We have too much rhythm man in terms to this rhythm man only doing this for this band.
So too much of the band thing, you saying?
Right now, we need more artistry.
More artistry.
And more producers.
Yes.
Men that gonna say, boy, not because this man singing in this other band.
Right.
I ain't gonna give the rhythm to this guy.
Right.
Nah, the rhythm gonna stay right in your laptop.
Right.
Me have a lot to talk about that.
Yeah.
Me have a lot to talk about that the other day.
Yeah.
These rhythm man don't like to give out their stuff them.
No. And it's crazy.
They're holding on everything in the laptop. And
it's stifling the music.
They're stifling our music. You got to let go your thing them. Avalanche just sent out a folder. Probably nearly twice or three times a year.
Yeah.
I read him set up.
Yeah.
That is why Avalanche.
That's how he's.
That is why Avalanche did back over the place.
Yeah.
Avalanche sending out folders.
Read him. So but that's how. I mean, okay. If you look at the, I was listening to the whole "They Not Like Us" from Kendrick Lamar, right?
Yeah.
Making a point here. The guy who created the rhythm said he's been sending music to Kendrick forever.
Right. I did hear that. Yeah.
Sending rhythm.
And he just picked that one out. Yeah, and that is
that's a
perfect example.
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect example.
Yeah. So
Avalanche.
yeah.
He sent A-list out to them DJ.
Yeah.
And Super Jackson happened to play it.
And see what happens. So Pumpa, so I look at it. So again, I think the best example we could give right now, the banner in terms of Caribbean up-tempo soca music being Trinidad. Then you have the Bouillon rhythm, the Bouillon music, which is its own standalone music that has come, it's been there for a while, but now coming to the point, it's up there. It's crazy. And that is because, as you mentioned, you have a lot of artists.
Enough artists.
Artists with no band. You have, you have Triple K and then you have Signal.
Right.
But these guys even share amongst themselves as well.
Well, it's enough.
Yeah.
You understand? But I have to big up Rich too as well, because Ridge
is a bad man. Ridge is the man.
Ridge definitely catapult the genre to us.
Definitely.
Because he's the one that been pulling in a lot of different artists.
Ridge has the other artists.
Yeah. He been pulling a lot. And that is where he hears most of the hits them too as well.
That is where it's coming from.
Yeah.
So I would say
there needs to be a producer because we have great producers here.
Right. I know.
The Gusties, the Swanks,
Yeah.
the Daddy O's.
Yeah.
Then these guys need to get artists.
Yeah.
Not those who only in the camp or
right.
those who I only like. Or,
no. That gotta be done away with.
Nah, they got to done with that. Send to these guys, say, and you have to be on the artists them too.
Yeah.
You can't just feel like, boy, I send this man this, he do not know with it.
Yeah.
Nah, you got to kind of be,
you
got anything for me yet?
Yeah.
Then they got man who send me things, and these man will be on me all the time. And I don't got to kind of be like, okay, well, easy because I got this coming, but they have them out there on me all the time.
All the time.
So we have to get that same kind of hunger as producers, like come out of the rhythm man mentality.
Right.
I don't want to send my beat to this person.
Right.
Nah, them days are done with, brother.
That done.
It's Ableton men using now, you understand? So this floppy drive and them kind of thing days done way, I got my file over here. They're supposed to get my file.
No.
Them days done with.
Them days done.
Send out your thing them. Send out your stems them.
Yeah.
The only way our music is going to be hard is if the DJs them have it.
Yeah.
Is if the rhythm man down in Trinidad have it and he's saying, boy, why I neck this rhythm here from the VI, maybe kind of played, in the set today, you understand?
Yeah.
It had a rhythm from songs there I used to play all the time. World War rhythm.
Yeah.
And the one with Tornado and so.
Okay, yeah. Tornado, yeah.
I was playing, I had that, they was giving that out to different DJs that was backing me up.
Right.
That is how it been playing and it get familiarized.
Yeah.
You understand? So these guys need to understand. Stop holding on to your stuff. Free up. Send out things.
Yeah.
If you feel like artists in answering back, it's fine.
That's fine. Keep sending.
The artists probably have it. They're sitting for a certain time.
Yeah. Guys, you heard it from Pumpa himself. Pumpa, I
hope they listen. I hope they ain't hearing, but they're listening. You understand?
Yeah.
But I definitely have to sit down with some of these guys too and get these guys in a room and probably have more one-on-ones too as well. You understand?
Yeah.
Listen, you don't have to take what I'm saying as the gospel.
Yeah.
I good.
Yeah.
I can only give you what I think is right.
Yeah.
You understand?
So
even before I got to this point, I've been telling them because I've been in these circles.
Right.
So I've been trying to give information for years and years, trying to help this person come and. But I just want our thing to just be in good standing,
Ridge is out of this world producer with the rhythms, and like you mentioned, from Dirty Dog Pudders, Nice, all these guys. Yeah. That is Ridge and the crazy. I mean, Ridge got a song, the Bitch Do You Miss Me too.
Mm-hmm.
That's Pudders.
Yeah, that's Pudders, yeah. And that there right now is probably the leading boy
right
now.
Along with someone else, right? And so again,
then we got Triple K. Get our next one.
They got a next one.
The whistle,
of course.
You understand?
Yeah, whistle. Yeah. So I mean, they've been doing that stuff, and I think it's something we need to emulate. So Pumpa, from Extortion come up, me in the media looking at it all the time and looking at you giving the energy from Butterfly to every song, all this energy, and then here we are, 2 years ago, you know, this consortium of individuals and organizations came up with the CMAs, the Caribbean Music Awards. And this year, honored with what I think is one of the biggest ones, the Impact.
I think so too.
No, that's a massive one. Impact in the
whole industry,
and
in terms of the Caribbean too.
Yeah. So you sat there, and you know, when it was announced that you were the winner, talk to us about that moment.
I definitely didn't thought I heard what Patrice said, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But it was so crazy. When we went backstage, my manager was like, big up Ushana. I know she probably watching. She was like, yeah, I kind of knew you won because they specifically said that seat is your seat. No one else can sit down in that seat. so when she told me that, I was like, man, you could have taken a little pressure off. Because listen to me, right? When they was making the announcement, it was the first announcement. Yeah, first announcement.
Wow.
It was a little delay because they didn't bring the envelope.
Right.
They didn't give the envelope to Patrice and Raja.
Right.
So they tried to figure out, okay, where's the envelope? Where's the envelope? And Raja was on stage, like he was high too. He was, if the envelope, there you have an impact. Raja doesn't have, I don't know where Raja was, but he was in space.
Yeah.
But it was a little delay.
Yeah, and more pressure on you all then.
So I say, boy, what they really doing? What they doing?
Right.
But I see my manager, she over there videotaping. So I asked him, why is she videotaping shit?
Yeah.
She with that, you know that.
Oh, you never know.
So then I see they bring the envelope. Boy, I started to say, boy, I wonder if you really got my name. So when I hear Patrice say Pumpa,
oh God,
I still didn't think she called me name.
Wow.
Is when I hear my manager, my lady scream.
Yeah.
I say, oh shit. I really win.
You win this thing, you know. Wow.
But no, it was a crazy feeling.
Oh,
I like.
Oh man.
And I must say,
yeah,
thank you to the people. You understand? Which camera we in? This one right here? That one right there. I want to say thank you to the people for sure. Thank you very much. Because the one thing I really like about this award too, it was votes.
Right.
It wasn't the board.
Right.
The CMA board.
Right.
You understand? So it was an award given by the people.
Wow.
You understand? Even if it's somebody get to vote 100 times.
Right. No, it doesn't matter.
That was a super AC.
Yeah.
That's a fun.
Right.
Super AC.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I really want to say thank you to the people. This is our award, you understand? Because y'all is the reason why I have this award. You know, so it even feel more special.
Yeah.
Because you know sometimes when they have certain awards, there is a certain set of people sitting on a board saying
he
deserves it.
Yeah, they're deciding whatever they want.
Yeah, you understand?
Yeah.
So this definitely means a lot. You understand? A lot.
Is it you know not only validation but also for the work you've been doing over the years, being recognized for it in a major way? Does that encourage your career in terms of growth? Do you feel a greater responsibility now then?
Right. So the other day when Marshall he was saying in the Apollo, when I was in the Apollo, and he was saying, hey, this is one of our upcoming soca superstars.
Yeah.
And I put in one of my videos them, and somebody sent me a message and it was like, you've been a superstar.
Yeah.
So I answer back to them and I say, you know what? I always like to have that renewing feeling.
Yeah.
Because it put more life to my career.
Of course.
So
of course.
Right now, I have new life.
Yeah.
Because the other side of the world has taken me like I fresh.
Yeah. And that's important.
Yes, very important.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because if I didn't have New Life, my career would have probably been
there. It's like you're now coming out. That is actually a good thing.
Yeah, now blossoming to a different side of the world. You understand?
So how many more years we have of Pumpa?
At least 20 more years.
At least. I love it.
I love it.
So how are you able to keep up this energy from how long, Pumpa? Because I don't understand. We're probably around the same age. How? I mean, I got energy, but this kind of thing you be doing on the damn stage.
Well,
where is this from?
As a matter of fact, I just finished playing basketball before I come here.
Oh, you serious?
Yes. so I always try to stay active, eat well.
What do you eat, Pumpa?
Bush. I heavy at bush.
What is that? What does that mean? Because probably I might start eating.
Kale, salads. I eat a lot of salads. Once at home, we eat in salad. Yeah. A juice a lot. Sometimes I will juice and just eat a piece of chicken. And, the body don't need much.
Do you indulge sometimes though in some food?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But like when I travel to, I can't really eat how I want to eat.
Right.
I try to, but I can't really eat how I want to eat. So when I'm home, during the week, like the 3 days or whatever, I try to juice a lot, salads, eat good, exercise, stuff like that. But I have always been active.
Yeah.
Everybody who know me from school days and stuff, know I is probably one of the greatest soccer players that ever passed through the Virgin Islands.
Oh, you play soccer?
Yeah, one of the best point guards that ever passed through the Virgin Islands. You understand? I play sports at a very high level. You understand? So I try to keep a active mind, even in terms to music. When I go on stage, I use on stage like as a workout.
Right.
Like I feel I don't put it in my mind. Okay, well, we exercise today. We on the road. We're going to use this stage.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to use this stage as a workout.
As a workout.
Yeah.
Wow.
So even like sometimes when I feel like I need extra wind.
Yeah.
I don't be thinking the same way I thinking on the basketball court or the soccer field.
Yeah.
We need that to get extra wind.
Extra.
You understand? Because sometimes when fatigue start kicking in, you start thinking fatigue.
Yeah. No.
Nah, boy.
Yeah, you
gotta go.
So, you've had this career for a while. Have you done any other thing? Because a lot of up and coming artists tend to struggle with the idea of being an artist and having the look of an artist. Because as an artist, you also have to look and play the role of an artist. Yeah. But it's a rough thing to do in a small economy, small Caribbean, where the music at the moment is not sustaining your life. Yeah. So one day you're on the stage, not you, I'm just speaking, you're a star, and the next day you
So I'm glad you asked that question, because the other day somebody tagged me in a post saying the only way you will get to where Pumpa is, all VI artists, the only way you will get to where Pumpa is, you have to be doing this thing like a 9 to 5. And yes, that is true.
Yeah.
But
you have to accept the struggle then.
You have to, boy. I wouldn't advise an artist to completely stop the McDonald's job or whatever. Yeah. I will advise them to sleep less.
Yeah.
You understand why I
work harder, man.
Right. Sleep less.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend might tell you she wants to see you, and you might have to lose that girlfriend because you have to tell her, boy, I have to finish this song. Yeah. You just have to take your craft much more serious. I really and truly don't want to encourage artists to leave their jobs. You kind of have to Boy, listen to me, it's a great question, bro, like, to be honest with you, because my situation, I started out with extortion, and I was getting me little pennies, which I was in school, that I could have kind of be angry with that.
Right, right.
Then, went college, I had no money.
Yeah.
Me and a mother dig to say, boy, send me a little 300.
No.
So I had to go solo.
Yeah.
But I was in college.
Right.
So I had a roof over my head. Loans, paying, whatever.
So you held on a 9 to 5 then?
No.
You performed?
I never work at 9 to 5 in my life.
You see? So what is the advice, Pumpa? What do you say to them? Because you put your all.
Yeah, but I was betting on my moves. I was betting on my moves. That's why I say, that's what I tell people, boy, there's no way I cannot believe in the Almighty.
Yeah.
There's no way, because when I hit rough edges, well, I feel like something was always there to kind of like shelter me, like, hey, it's okay. All right, just keep.
So you had the spiritual aspect in you.
I always had a spiritual vibe.
Yeah.
I always had a spiritual vibe. I always believe that. Like the other day, when I was in Trinidad, I was doing an interview too. I was telling the lady that I always thought I was too talented for the Almighty not to allow the world to experience my talent. I always thought that.
Yeah.
Like, even where we're at right now, I still ain't think that is enough.
Right. Yeah.
Because I have some songs, bro, that you will never believe is missing in the songs.
When you dropping them?
The time coming. We're getting closer. Because I started to catapult over into markets where they could appreciate those kind of songs more.
Right.
So I have some more work to do.
Right.
But I have some songs, man. I could be the biggest artist in the world. I feel like I could be the biggest artist in the world.
Wow.
Like seriously.
And so this is divergent in genre.
Yeah. Like,
because you're very diversified.
Right. So as I say, I have some songs that you will never believe is missing those songs.
And they're coming soon.
I would say sometime soon.
Yeah.
Sometime soon. I feel like the time is near.
And so let's talk about that then, since we're, pivoting into that area. Do you define yourself as a soca artist?
Yeah, I have to because that's the genre that has given me everything.
Given you, yeah. But now you're gonna find yourself, dabbling and taking other genres seriously, and that is because you want to broaden your whole spectrum and your artistry.
It all because of that, I have it in me.
Yeah.
Like I try in this, like it's just in me.
Yeah.
So as I say, it's a God-given talent I have.
Yeah.
It in me. Like I don't have to struggle to make these songs.
Yeah.
These songs are in me. So I have them there, just put down, waiting.
So tell me, Pumpa, so in terms of, again, pivoting from what you just said, the music industry, and then we narrow it down, to a more micro Caribbean level. Are there any labels that try to help artists, or is this a one man and his group?
Yeah, right now is very independent.
Yeah.
The label thing have to make sense to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a struggling artist.
Right.
You understand? You have to make a lot of sense to me. They have to really say, okay, well, boy, this song, I feel like this song could actually be the biggest song in the world. Right. They have to come with that kind of, because I feel like it could be the biggest song in the world.
Right.
I have a few of those songs.
Right.
You know, so the label thing is not something I've been approached with.
So with that aspect, with the songs that you feel could be the biggest in the world, are you going to approach it in an independent way, or will you fish it to some of the bigger players?
Yeah, I think most likely independently.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, in spaces right now,
Right.
that eyes and ears are on me.
Right.
So I know if I drop some of these songs, they're gonna be like, whoa.
Yeah. Wow.
And then more ears will come along, and
Right.
you understand?
Of course.
So I just feel like I'm in a great space right now where I probably could start releasing
some of the.
You understand?
You've established.
Yeah, I just released a dancehall song.
Yeah.
Song Wicked.
Yeah.
You understand? But I think those two will help.
Yeah.
Kind of edge me to when I need to release.
Right.
The
big ones.
Yeah, you understand? The ones them that is for me. You understand? But I'm working with a team out of Jamaica too as well. These guys believe in what I'm doing a lot. You understand? So we just building a team as we go.
Right.
As we go.
Right.
You know.
Let me ask you. You met Michelle, and you've had conversation. You said, Marshall. I mean, he's the Michael Jackson of the Caribbean. You can't deny it.
Mm-hmm.
And I shook his hands, but I would really love to sit down with Marshall and have a conversation about, just the industry in a whole and how he views everything. What was your conversation with Marshall like?
Well, we were speaking about something.
Yeah.
I don't really want to touch base at it.
Yeah.
We're speaking about something.
Something in particular, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys didn't delve into too many other topics. You had a specific...
No, we spoke about the fact that he said he'd been hearing about me for years. He'd been hearing about me for years, and he just surprised to see me really get through. I get through. He said, yeah, you get through now, you get through. And X, Y, and Z. The crazy thing about it, so, yeah, I don't really want to speak about me and his situation.
I know.
But yeah. He tell me he been hearing about me for years, and he's been, watching me from a distance, and I get through, and he does glad to see that somebody from the VI could really stand out and represent the VI, because what I've been saying for years too, in terms to soca, the same mission he is on, I on the same mission, but from a different region.
Yeah.
You understand?
Right.
He trying to get soca.
Right.
And this is why he keeps saying we got to find ways to make soca sell out these arenas like Burna Boy and these people and bam bam. That's why he steady saying that. Yeah. Steady saying that. Yeah. But the only way to do it is we got to come together. Yeah. And I've been saying that for years.
Unity.
Yeah, the only way soca could catapult is if we treat it the same way as Afrobeats and hip hop.
Yeah.
For Afrobeats, you have Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa. Yeah. It's not only just Nigeria a handful.
No, yeah. So 200 of them.
They have the numbers.
Yeah.
We don't even, we combine as one Caribbean don't have the numbers of Nigeria.
Facts. Yeah.
So how can we attack this thing like, Trinidad over here?
No.
We can't do that.
No.
It's too little bit.
You got to be unified.
So that is one thing he was very heavy on, that it's time for us. So he was saying, boy, it's good to see youth representing the VI. And we got the boy now coming in, and the jab and whatever.
It has to be done as one.
Yeah, we cannot, it cannot be just Trinidad, or it cannot be just Barbados. It have to be we as a collective group.
And again, pivot. I love to do this with my interviews. Pivoting from what you just said, earlier this year, you did the Trinidad tour, and I spoke to some folks about it, and they felt like the hard work that you put in down there really was what helped to kind of catapult with what is happening right now.
Right now, yeah. Of course.
How was that experience in Trinidad, man? It looked like a lot of fun.
Trinidad was definitely like top of my list in terms of bucket list.
Yeah.
And not just going there.
No.
Having a song, a presence in the carnival.
Yeah.
That was my ultimate at that point.
Yeah.
After Trinidad, the tour just continued. You know, and as a next thing, I was saying that my previous visits to Trinidad helped me to understand how to cope with a season in Trinidad.
Mm-hmm.
Because I knew it rough and the artist, especially when you have a song.
Yeah.
The rough.
Yeah.
I knew I had to attack it certain ways, certain ups.
Because I've always wondered how it happens, because then you are there, and then, you know, you're soca artist, you're from the VI, you got this big hit song, and you're in Trinidad, you're in Carnival, the song is popular, but you're everywhere. Do you put yourself in there? Do you get an agent to help book you in there?
So you have to get somebody on the grounds to kind of represent you.
Mm-hmm.
I have a team down there as well, full team down in Trinidad. Video, road manager, driver. You have to have all these things down in Trinidad, because Trinidad is big too as well.
Yeah.
So you have to have a team down there. I don't know if people know, I leave St. Croix, Paris today, Trinidad tomorrow.
Wow.
I nearly ain't make it for Naila show.
Wow.
So I did Naila show. So I leave straight from the airport, straight to Naila show.
Wow.
And then I had 2 shows the following weekend booked. So I had to stay down in Trinidad.
Yeah.
For the upcoming weekend. I had more shows after, like when I went down. I know I had those 2 shows.
Yeah.
And then some other things further down in the heart of Carnival.
Yeah.
We had a few things.
Other things, yeah.
Like pending.
Yeah.
Because with Trinidad, what the promoters that do, they just see what hot leading up. You understand?
Yeah.
Well, after them 2 shows. After them 2 shows, boy, the phone started ring. Ring down the place.
Wow.
And it just keep coming, man. The people them start showing like crazy love, boy, because I just felt like they never really see that.
They never saw that.
Yeah, they never see that coming, you understand? And the song was done big already, but I have seen artists that had big songs in the carnival and pop down. So I had to really carry my A game, you understand, in terms of performance too. And my people them know that that dude on stage.
Yeah.
But the majority of the Trinities them on the grounds didn't really know.
Didn't know that.
So even like up to the first couple performances, it was like a wow, like what the hell?
Yeah.
Because they ain't a customer this in your face, you understand?
Yeah.
But after a while, boy, people them start to realize like this is what we was missing, you understand? And definitely have to pick up my Trini fans them right now, you know, the Trinidad, like they take me like as one of them, you understand? Like the other day I went back down there and Sauce, you know, get doubles.
Yeah, doubles,
Sauce see me and he welcomed me like man, where you was? Can I remember from my video too, you know? So nah, man, Trinidad they really show me mad love, you know. So big up the Trinis them for sure.
You've always had an eccentric vibe to you as well, right? You're not just the regular, you know, dress.
Different vibe.
You've evolved.
Yeah.
And look at the big. Well, tell me about this necklace, man. This
necklace too is a piece of me. You understand? Because people spot me out from this. This is a one of one.
Yeah.
You understand? Nobody in the world have this one. So the beads them come from Ghana. Ghanaian beads,
nice, nice. The green beard then, let me talk about it.
So this green beard, I just feel like I wanted something different that nobody have.
Nobody have, yeah.
And I don't know why I choose this color.
Yeah.
But it worked.
It worked though.
It
definitely
nice. Worked, you understand?
It started out nice, man.
So this is a part of me now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you've never been afraid in terms of your attire, your style.
To be different.
Yeah.
And that is the next thing, but that comes with artistry too.
Yeah.
You have to kind of sit again.
Yeah.
You have to sit down and study the thing.
You have to study the thing, yeah.
Figure out what direction I need to go in. You
Yeah.
can't just be doing this thing, just
No.
boy. I got just do this here, whatever.
It's true.
You got to sit down and if with a team, sit down with yourself.
Yeah.
And have some self-observation and figure, boy, what I've been doing this here. Let me try this here. See if it works.
Yeah.
I might get but no, nobody getting backlash now, because everything out.
Everything out.
Back then, I was getting the backlash. Every move I make, put on my tight pants, again. I'd do this, this, that, and the other. Put locks in my head, this, that, and the other. I went through it all, you understand? So I did. You come in now, you ain't gonna go through that. Everything will be fine.
Because artistry to me is not only about the music. You are an idol of sorts, or like people want entertainment from you.
Yeah.
It's not only the song you sing, it's also how you come out, how you present yourself
How
to
you
me.
present yourself,
you know, is what I think about it.
People have to feel like you was an artist even before you go on stage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think you've been able to master that. You've done so much work, Pumpa. Just really want to congratulate you again, man. Big work you've been doing over the years.
Yeah,
Way before I got into media, but as soon as I got in there, you've been shining for so long. I've noticed the work, hard work, and it's just amazing that the longevity that you've seen.
Yeah, boy, I just glad that all the time I put in didn't go to waste.
Yeah. So people looking to take a risk, Pumpa. An artist looking to, take a risk, and they're afraid, man. They're afraid of the thing.
You have to take the risk.
Yeah.
That is the right word.
Yeah.
You don't have to quit your job or your 9 to 5.
Right.
But you have to take the risk.
Yeah.
You have to take the risk.
You gotta take the risk.
That is, not even in artistry, in life.
In life itself.
You have to feel like, boy, let me take this risk.
If you want to stand out.
Yeah.
If you want to do the 9 to 5 or the regular thing, then you could do that. But if you want to stand out, you have to take the risk.
And even, sometimes you might have to tell yourself, boy, I might have to stop this job today.
Yeah.
That is the risk.
That is the risk, Pumpa.
That is the risk.
And that is why most people don't do it.
Yeah.
That's why most people do it.
Because some people don't like that back against the wall kind of feeling.
Kind of feeling.
I had that feeling a few times.
Yeah.
I remember when I had to kind of decide, but it's time to go solo now from the extortion thing, because everybody went to school and I was willing to travel and make sure I keep my money in my pocket every weekend.
Yeah.
And some people didn't want to have that happening with the extortion thing. So I had to kind of go.
But this is powerful stuff, man.
Yeah, I had to kind of go solo. I already had it in my mind. I knew I was going solo.
Yeah.
But it was more Pumpa with extortion.
Right.
That's what I was thinking at the time.
Right.
Because I knew for me to reach where I am today,
Yeah.
I had to, and that's the next thing. I knew it wouldn't have worked because the around here is catered and bands.
Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah.
We wasn't ready for no solo artists.
Yeah.
We wasn't ready for
But
it.
are we even ready for it today, Pumpa? You still see a lot. I mean, we should. But you still see a lot of bands home. And do you mentioned this, there should be more solo artists coming out and not done with the band thing, but breaking out of it a bit more.
Listen, it's very difficult. Triple K, their situation I read.
Yeah,
they're good.
Yeah.
Everything good. But it's very difficult to bust out with a band. Yeah. You understand? It ain't Martin.
No.
Because
and it's too expensive too.
The rhythm man sometimes want to be paid as much as the artist, as the singer around here.
Yep.
You understand?
Yep.
The artist have to be you have to allow the artist to be the artist.
Yeah.
You understand? You have to allow the artist to be the artist. Yeah, if you have to support the artist. You understand? It have to be artistry. I know I'm telling you fellas, it has to be more artistry.
Yeah.
Allow the artists them, give the artists them the room to grow.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand?
Carry the music.
Yeah, give the artist is the only person who can carry the music.
Yeah. And you see, it's one of the reasons why, you know, the Jamaica scene, the dancehall scene, which is very, you know, infectious as well, has catapulted because a lot of artists be riding one rhythm a lot of time.
You have to be more artistry, bro.
Yeah.
From my experience, it has to be more artistry.
Yeah.
You understand? So, I mean, yeah, you could have your band still and whatever, you know. Like, if you feel like, you know, boy, I have to kind of do this thing locally, you need a band locally.
Yeah, of course.
Hands down, you need a band locally.
Yeah.
But I just feel like the bandman them need to kind of allow the artist, the singer, the lead singer, to have more of an artist presence.
Of course.
You know, if that, you know, well, I don't know this. I just need these guys to understand we need more soldiers on the battlefield.
Yeah. I think you've said it all. Pumpa, so, and is this something that you're going to encourage?
Well, I could only help who seeking help.
Yeah.
You understand? I've been thinking about possibly starting to give away some songs.
Yeah.
You know, me and my manager were talking about that the other day. Like, she was asking me, what do you think about writing songs for, some of them and stuff like that.
What I saw in Dominica, and I don't know if you've seen that, but they actually have an academy where kids grow up writing, learning the booyah, and they've been documenting that stuff. So children singing, and you got Shelly from Signal, Asa, all these guys helping them, and they actually have a competition every year with the young kids, bro. Young kids singing the booyah and growing up in the booyah. And when I saw that, I say, oh, okay, you all are onto something. The booyah can never die if you guys are doing that. And so I think there's something that we could take from that as well, you know?
Well, that's the way I mean, what man to, as I say, I genuinely want other artists to strive, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, don't come anything and think you can box down my thing and them that can cause a problem, you understand?
Yeah.
But if you could come anything and respect what is going on at the point, I could respect you too.
Yeah,
but if you're not showing respect to what has been done, we can't work like that. You understand? Because I very high on respect. I respect those who came before me. The Daddy Fridays and the Tonys and Daddy Jones and them. I respect these guys, you understand? Because I believe in steps.
Of course.
You understand?
Of course.
So you can't just come anything and feel like you want to disrespect the thing, you understand?
Yeah.
Come anything, you get your
assimilate, come in
you get your forward, you come in and respect the thing. Don't disrespect the thing. You understand?
Yeah.
But I always, as I say, I definitely want more artists to start getting, at that spotlight.
Yeah.
You're going to help. You're going to help our thing on a whole.
Guys, of course, you're on VI Consortium with the man Pumpa himself. We've had an hour-long discussion here about his work.
Oh, it's been an hour already?
Yeah, man. It's been about the work he's been doing, what he's been able to accomplish. Pumpa is the leading soca artist in the territory, and he's been, just representing the U.S. Virgin Islands in a very, very big way, culminating. Pumpa, I want to touch the thing,
No, you could touch it. I could touch it. Lift it up and see. Listen to me, right? When I lift up
this thing heavy.
I didn't know it was that heavy.
You know how bad I want.
Nah, boy, you got nice weight on it. You got nice.
I wanted to hold it.
It feel like it actually an hour. Yeah, feel like an hour.
So what I wanted to say is that I respect the people who put this thing together,
No man.
I really have respect for them.
Yeah, and it was long overdue too.
Yeah.
We needed that for
we needed that.
Yeah, we needed
and
that.
this is something that I can support, man. This thing needs to continue forever.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Definitely.
Forever.
Definitely.
So now you're home. How long you home, man? You gone again?
Yes, tomorrow we leave. So we head to Belize tomorrow.
Belize?
Yeah, we head to Belize for the very first time.
Wow.
I'm actually excited about going to Belize.
Yeah.
but very short though, because I need to come back and get into recording mode.
Right.
Because you know, everything that I put out now is not only for home.
Right, of course.
Is for now for Trinidad too as well.
Of course.
Luckily, St. Gro's and Trinidad Carnival, right there. So it's a blessing. I was telling them that the other day that boy, I good hands.
You hitting two.
Because it was like one of them. I was like, you know, got to release for the rest for our thing now. I got release for our thing, but it's for St. Gro's thing too. Yeah.
So you have some big gems coming.
Yeah, man, we got some things coming for St. As I say, we have something special coming.
Yeah.
And it will really be for the season as well. Yeah. But it's definitely touch the rest of the world too.
Pumpa, anything you want to say to the fans before we roll out, man?
Yeah, man. As I say, I want to say thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't know how much more time I'm going to thank you to the people who has been supporting me from tit now to tat. I have a lot of new followers, a lot of new fans. And I am welcoming you the same way I welcomed those before. You understand? Because we want to be ever growing. You understand? So I want you guys to know that I truly love you guys from the bottom of my heart. I don't play when it comes to people that show me love and support. I do not play with that. I respect people the same way I want to be treated. I treat people the same way. You understand? So I want to tell you guys, thank you very much. I appreciate the love and the support. Please, you know, keep following my social medias, keep sharing the music, keep sharing the content that you see me posting, because without you guys, you know, sending it X, Y, and Z, it's not going to be heard around the world, you understand? And thanks to the media, as I tell you before, we need everybody on board.
We got work to do.
Yeah, we got work to do, you understand? So all it, like, you know, the radio stations, you know, whoever it is, it could be the smallest media. You know, we need everybody on board, you understand, to make sure this thing keep pumping, you know?
Yeah. Well, I want to say one thing. I want to say that if you are out there and you see someone like Pumpa, not only Pumpa, but some of these other artists doing great things for the territory, say thank you. Say thank you. Say congratulations.
No, but I must say, let me say that.
Yeah.
The people has been congratulating me.
I know.
Like on the streets.
Yes.
I must say they've been
doing that.
Yeah.
Because it's something I want to say. I don't think people appreciate the impact on tourism that the music has,
definitely.
Right?
I think it's the biggest impact.
It's the biggest impact.
I think so.
Because again, I point toward Trinidad. Trinidad has become a destination of tourism, and they built it around their carnival, and their carnival was built around their music, the popular music. And when you see folks like Pumpa and the other artists making great music that is transcending and that is touching, and the VI flag is waving, people get curious. I want to come to the Virgin Islands. When is your carnival? That is tourism dollars. Everybody benefit. So when you see him, when you see them, say thank you.
Yeah, man.
Guys, thank you for joining us. The man Pumpa, superstar. We love you guys. Bless.
Yeah, man.